Welcome to this video on C++ enumerations. In this video, you'll learn how to create enumerated types for named integer constants. Let's get started. Enumerations are user-defined data types that consist of a set of named integer constants. They are used to create meaningful names for a set of related values, which improves code readability and maintainability, and provide type safety for related constants. Look at the basic enum syntax. The keyword enum is used, followed by the name of the enumeration. Inside the curly braces are the enumerators, which are the named integer constants. Here is an example of using an enum. A variable of type direction is declared and initialized to north. By default, enum values start at 0 and increment by 1. So in the color enum, red is 0, green is 1, blue is 2, and yellow is 3. You can explicitly assign values to the enums. If no values are specified, the first enum constant is assigned 0, and each subsequent constant is increment by 1 from the previous value. You can explicitly assign integer values to enum constants. Unassigned constants receive a value 1 greater than the previous constant. Here's how you use enumerations in C++. First, an enum called day of week is declared with the days of the week as enumerators. Next, a variable called today of type day of week is declared and initialized to Wednesday. Then an if statement checks if today is Saturday or Sunday. Enums provide type checking at compile time, preventing invalid values from being assigned to enum variables. Enum values can be compared using standard comparison operators, since they are essentially integers. Enums work well in switch statements and conditional logic, making code more readable than using raw integer values. C++ 11 introduced scoped enumerations, also known as enum class, as a modern alternative to traditional enums with better encapsulation. Scoped enums have stronger type safety. Scoped enums don't implicitly convert to integers, preventing unintended type conversions. Enum values are accessed through the enum type name, avoiding name collisions. For example, traffic light : red. Here is an example of traditional enum and scoped enum. Enumerations work exceptionally well with switch statements, creating clean and readable code. The compiler can check for exhaustive handling of all enum values. It makes code more self-documenting than using magic numbers. It prevents fall-through bugs with explicit case handling, and it is easier to maintain as new enum values are added. Here is an example of enum used with switch statements. An enum class operation is declared with the operations add, subtract, multiply, and divide as enumerators. The calculate function takes two doubles and an operation as input, and returns the result of the operation. You can explicitly set the storage type of an enum using a colon followed by the type name. This controls memory usage and ensures consistent size across platforms. Enums with power of 2 values can be used as bit flags. To perform bitwise operations, you need to cast enum values to their underlying type. Scoped enums, enum class, can be forward declared if you specify their underlying type, reducing compilation dependencies in header files. Here is an example of specifying underlying type and converting enum to underlying type. Prefer scoped enumerations, enum class, over traditional enums to avoid name collisions and implicit conversions. They provide better type safety and encapsulation. Choose descriptive names for both the enum type and its values. Follow a consistent naming convention. For example, camel case for type, upper_case for values. Explicitly specify the underlying type when size matters, or when forward declaration is needed. This ensures consistent behavior across different platforms. Add comments explaining the purpose of the enum and the meaning of specific values, especially when using explicit value assignments or bit flags. Enumerations make code more readable, maintainable, and type safe. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.